Beep, 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 beep. All right, guys. So we're at the HRH Awards in Pwllheli. I can say that because I'm Welsh. And we're with the guys from Skindred, Ari and Mikey. Thanks for joining us. So I've got a question, which is, you've been on the scene for quite a long time. So what do you think's changed in the music scene in the last, say, 5 years?
Well, I think music's changed for one, and how people are digesting music. I mean, that's an obvious answer, but I think just with the way technology is moving, you're always finding these new ways to get your music out to not just your fans, but to everyone. You know what I mean? I think there's a greater scope for that now than there's ever been.
So and so a lot more control from the artist?
Definitely a control from the artist, but I think also there's with control means there's more demand as well, because in this day and age where it's literally a click away, it's like, right, I've heard it, I want more.
Yes.
Give me more, give me more. And so you're having to keep up and try and stimulate not just yourself, but your audience too, you know? People get bored really easily these days. You know, it's like, I would listen to an album when I was younger, over and over and over. And I think nowadays, that still happens, obviously, but I think you're able, just with the volume of music and just the way you can stream everything, you just get, it's not just one record you can have everything, you know?
So you guys won an award, which is pretty spectacular, and it was actually chosen by the fans, which is amazing.
Is that right?
Yeah. So that's the best bit. So my question on that is, you guys are amazing with your fans and having a community around you. So what do you think that you do really well when it comes to kind of looking after your community?
Do you know what I think the main thing about us, aside from the music we make, and you just talk about live for a minute, and the HRH is something that's about live. This in particular, it's a live event, and I know we're really good at that. Not being weird, I know we're a great live band, and I think I know we're good. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it. But I think being able to communicate that to a loyal and hungry audience, we played this thing almost 10 years ago, and we were lucky to come back again, and we started down the bottom, and we rose up, and I think if it hadn't have worked at the beginning, then we wouldn't have been asked back. But there was this connection, that this community sort of, I don't know, they just held us quite close, and I think the live show was all encompassing. It was, you know, that's what we do.
It's like you say, you know, 10 years ago nearly, a promoter needs to take a risk and book a band like us, because we're kind of weird, and you know, you take a risk musically and even in the live sense, you know, and it pays off. Like the HRH community's embraced the band and what we do, and we're all about that, and taking a few risks.
I never wanted to think of us as a band that would play.
We're not a safe bet.
Well, no, we're not a safe bet, but also it's like, because this is our home turf, UK, you know, this is our home turf. You don't have to wait 2-3 years to see us. We want to keep coming back and keep being able to give the people, you know, what I hope they want in a weird, but you know, it's like, you don't have to wait 3-4 years. And I think that's really put us in a good stead with like this community. We're talking about as a community, that's given us good stepping stones. It's like, you know, they feel they grow with us, you know, and you're able to grow with your bands. So.
And so finally, what's next for you guys? What's on the next sort of 12 months of the agenda?
Well, we've got a massive tour happening in April, which we're super stoked about. We're taking out CKY, another band we can't talk about. We're writing a new album at the moment. That's going to be
Big things.
Man, can you say that again?
Big things.
Yeah. You said it.
Yeah, man, it's going to be full of big things.
Yeah, I'll have that. Yeah.
Amazing. Well, thanks so much for doing this. It's rock and roll, so we're going to go fucked up and catch these guys on the road.